Hi everybody, I'm Still Blitz and welcome to another episode with American Truck Simulator. Happy Halloween, a somewhat delayed one here, but we do have what is now our first delivery in the Halloween event. Life got busy over the past 10 days or so, but let's get going here. We've got a 2.5 hour journey, lots of things to talk about, taking some leftover Halloween candy from where we are in Enid, Oklahoma up to Tulsa, Oklahoma. Not sure why there's so much Halloween candy at the Hitachi factory here, but it is what it is. So we are on our way. I think we can go this way, right? I don't know why we have to go that way. Is it quicker that way? It is quicker that way. Let's go this way. All right, so we get out on the road here. Now, it is 7:45 in the evening game time, and I'm hoping to make a perfect delivery, as always, to get our streak reset here. So we'll do that if we can. Lots of things to talk about with the upcoming 1.49 update, and we have just 132 miles taking us pretty much straight east here to Tulsa. So hopefully a nice, easy drive. We'll have to stop along the way as we are closing in on exhaustion, but it will see you as we get out onto the highway. We'll be pulling into a rest area and go on. This will be a double header. So this is our first of 2 deliveries and trying to shake off some of the rust here driving. Let's see how this goes. I'm not at all confident here with this one, but I'm gonna give it a shot. We'll see as we get going a little bit. So we've cleared Enid and all the traffic lights. Looks like we got a nice shot of highway driving here. Speed limit 65 on Sunday night. We get one of those rare instances where I think the time that I'm recording this, it's now Sunday evening at 9:16 p.m. and it's Sunday evening at 8:25 p.m. in the game. We might get a perfect symmetry here, although there is a rest area coming up shortly that we might make before it, which means we might sleep through it, but we'll see. Just a random little statistic here of driving. A lot of stuff going on still, right, in the game. This is the Happy Halloween event. I was on the road for a longer weekend at a historical games conference. And then when I came back, I had a few videos I had to put out for that. I wanted to put out for that quickly. And so that's kept me away from the game now for about 10 days. Wow, look at helicopter up in the sky. Big accident over there. Or they've pulled over somebody. Oh, exit left. This is our rest area here, so we'll pull in here as the sun's heading down. But yeah, lots of stuff going on for the past 10 days, but I'm glad now to be back at American Truck Simulator and back into the game. This is where we can sleep for sure. You'll probably pick up some gas here too. All right, 90-90. See you in. If you are, do we make it? No, we're not going to get perfect symmetry of game time, and well, we did kind of cross it. Wow, our driver's picking up some money. We went to sleep with $93,000 and we now have $123,000. This is our main save though. This is because the event ones work better with the main career, so this is our original career, so it's not unusual. I guess that's right. I forgot that we could be just picking up tons of money here as we're driving around. Got lots of it, so I'm not quite sure what we're working towards in this game. I think another base and more drivers just trying to expand our empire. In this career, if I call it correctly, we don't have unlimited money, and we still are kind of not as good as our Euro Truck Simulator 2 career for sure. So it's still got a lot of ways to go before we have money kind of rolling in. But I think it's on the edge of it, right? When you can sleep 9 hours and pick up $30,000, that's starting to get there. It's not still as crazy as our Euro Truck Simulator one, but I think we are just about the point where money doesn't become too much of an issue here. But back out on the highway. But yeah, so this is my first delivery in the Halloween event. I'm curious if people, if you've been playing and watching it, you must be all done with the event. This is the 12th. I've got till I think the 14th to finish it, which means I gotta get busy. And it does go over to the Euro Truck Simulator game too, so maybe I'll try to see if I can pick up some more over there. Doesn't look like there's a distance requirement, so it looks like you can go as short as you want, but 13 deliveries today, tomorrow, and I don't think it goes very far into Tuesday here, our time. That might be a little tricky. Tuesday we're gonna go see the Marvels too after work, so that might mean that'll cut into my potential game time as well. So yeah, completing the Halloween event might be a little bit optimistic here, but we do have the other 2 Euro Truck Simulator events. So those 2 we will definitely get because we've made some good progress there. So I'm excited to get back to drive more around the Balkans there too. But yeah, so are you all done with the Halloween event and things like that? How are you enjoying it? The thing it is nice about those events is that you get a lot of money with them, that's for sure. The deliveries tend to pay well. And so that will be nice to, I guess, in Euro Truck Simulator 2 career, it's kind of money's not so much of an issue, I guess. It's not going to be nice to pick them up here, though. And then also the 1.49 of kind of update, which is a big update coming up. We'll talk more about that, but we've got about an hour left in our delivery. Let's check back in as we get closer to our final delivery here. I'm going to park this one. It'll be interesting to see how we do parking, and then head off, see if we can get some more Halloween candy coming out of Tulsa, maybe another short delivery. Oh, big city here. So we'll see as we get close to our destination here. Whew. Check that stuff out. That was a pretty good one. I can't get much better than that. That's nice. Basically, if you're not familiar, I'm trying to be able to stop the truck as close as I possibly can to the stop line without going over. That was a pretty good one. It's my best one yet. The last two I did were over. Sometimes I don't show the mistakes. All right, so I'm going to try a right on red here. I got dinged last time, but I'm right in the stop line. Pulled up, and I did it right this time. Okay, good. No ticket there. Sometimes that's fidgety. I think what happens when you screw up those right turns, you still get, because you have to have your blinker on, definitely have to come to a complete stop, and you also I think you have to be close enough to the stop line in order for it to count as being stopped at the stop line. If you're too far away, I don't think it registers. So it tends to be a little bit fiddly, but we got that one. I just got a $700 fine before I started this delivery, which doesn't impact our perfect delivery status, but that one we managed to get. So we are here, 7 minutes to go. Apparently that's a facilities check in here. This is a massive place. Looks like we're taking it to a sports. This must be some kind of an industrial. Tulsa Sports is where we're going, straight ahead. Let's not get a ticket here. But this looks like a big industrial complex that apparently have to show some kind of an ID for, huh? Passing Walmart on the right. 5 minutes to go. It's a nice little drive, and so far, perfect. I think, though, thinking about it with the fact that I wouldn't be able to drive on Tuesday and with how busy work might be tomorrow, I might have to concede that I'm not going to make the successful attempt here at the Halloween event, which means, and then I'm not quite sure if I want to update. I think I might wait for 1.49 to go back to the other event, to go back to our other, our mods save, but I'll see what I can do. I'm not sure. I'll have to check to see how everything is updated with the mods and stuff like that. But definitely want to go back to Europe and continue on with the 2 European events and make progress there. So that'll be something fun to do as we go over there. And I think we may come back and drive some more. Maybe we'll work a little bit on Oklahoma achievements or something like that until the game gets updated to 1.49. And then, going right in here, right? Until the game gets updated to 1.49, and then the mods get updated. And then, 40, I was hoping for 90, right there. That does not look, where is it? Hard. Oh, it is hard, right? Okay. It's trickier than it looks because you have to go around here. Okay. I got spoiled by the Balkans 90 parkings, which were really easy. So we go around here and pull forward and in, perhaps? Not quite sure how hard this one's going to be. It doesn't look very hard because there's not much sticking around in the way here, but it doesn't give us a lot of room to work with on this side of it for sure, does it? All right, let's try it from here. We're going to have to cut this really hard though, aren't we? Other way, other way. I screwed it up already. And this truck doesn't react very quickly. Now we got to straighten it out and we might be okay. Going completely by force here. I feel like we're not gonna make it tighter, right? Tighter, tighter, tighter. We're gonna hit that trailer. But maybe not. Now, let's straighten it out. Nope, other way. Oh my gosh, you can tell I haven't driven for a while. Totally messing this up. Oh, this was terrible. Not even close. Oh my goodness. I'm like at 50-degree angle to this. What am I doing? Okay, but we can sort it out by going forward this way. And then in. Sigh. That's what happens when you don't drive for a while. Okay. Oh! Seriously? Look, it gave it to us. We've got like one wheel in the thing. Yeah, happy Halloween. Thanks, guys. I guess I have no idea how that registered as being parked. We'll take it, though. That was a little bit generous, but a little bit of rust there after not driving for 10 days. It's amazing how quickly you lose whatever random touch you might have had. 148 miles gives us about 10,000 bucks. Gets us a little bit more towards level 29. I'm going to look for another delivery, and then we'll be right back. Happy Halloween number 1 in the belt here. Feel good that at least did one of them. We'll see in a sec. So some more Halloween treats that are about 4 miles away that are going back to Enid where we started from. But I think we'll just do that because it's a nice short delivery here. Give us a chance to talk about the 1.49 update, which seems to be substantial here. So as soon as we get to our departure point, we'll check back in once we get the trailer hooked up. We are all hooked up with more treats. We're at the airport here in Tulsa. So let's get on the road here and make our delivery. It looks like a 2-hour and 14-minute delivery, taking us back to where we came from, 126 miles. Let's give us our second event. But again, yeah, I think I'm going to kind of take a loss on the Halloween one. I don't think I'd be able to drive 11 deliveries in the next day and a half because it's pretty late right now when I'm making this. It's getting to be close to 10. I want to put this one up. So yeah, that might be a little bit tricky. But 1.4 and 1.48.5 now, but 1.49 is in beta now, and it looks like a pretty significant update, right? I'll probably just chat about this one as we drive out of the airport here, but and maybe through the whole trip here. But one of the big things is we're gonna have a moon in the game, which sounds pretty cool. And the HDR skyboxes, so the whole, I guess that's kind of the sky terrain display and everything like that's going to be upgraded, as well as more weather effects, which makes me wonder. I've been talking about bringing back in kind of the realistic weather and the extreme weather mods and stuff like that, but curious to see how that'll work because that'll be kind of fun to have moon. I guess it won't involve snow. At some point I'm thinking they will add snow to the game just because we have mods that do that. It'd be nice to have snow that kind of just gets added to the game there, but that might be a little bit wishful. It does look like lightning and kind of different weather and stuff like that will be coming into the game, so that'll be kind of fun to see that. I'm kind of excited about that, and the moon will be nice to have. It's not my best corner here, but we're going. Just got to get my head back into driving again, a big truck. But yeah, so we're out on the road again. That's one thing. Second thing is it talks about this PACCAR, PACCAR maybe is how, I'm not sure if you say the synonym for it. Technical Center hidden in Washington. That's all about truck development. It looks like you can drive around there. I don't know if it has you do various tests or things like that. And then there's a hidden Easter egg in that place as well. That sounds pretty cool. I'm kind of excited to check that out. That'll mean making a trip back to Washington, which would be fun to do. Then the last thing, which I think is probably equally as big as the weather element, is the complete overhaul of truck maintenance. So we're going to have, parts that get damaged that you replace as usual. I take the second one here. Oh yeah, not with the X's. Okay. So you'll have damaged parts that we replace as normal like that. So if you break something or damage something, you'd have to get it replaced. And then you have the worn down parts that you can, I'm going to take a risk here and see if we can do this. Worn down parts. I feel like it's going to give us a ticket. No, it didn't. Nice. All right. 2 for 3 today. So you have worn down parts that you can replace. Then you have permanently worn down parts that you just have to kind of do a complete restoration of the truck in order to be able to fix, which sounds very expensive. So, and as well as that, combined with that is the ability to buy used trucks instead of just always buying new trucks. Now, I don't know if those are going to be at dealers or will those be at kind of special used truck dealers? Like, will you be able to go into just like any kind of a used truck dealer, or is it going to be, you'll go to the Volvo place and there'll be used Volvos at the Volvo dealer? I guess we'll find out. I mean, some people are probably playing the beta now. I didn't want to load up the beta or switch to the beta. I just wanted to kind of play this one. But I always like to kind of wait for them to come out. But I imagine that can't be too much longer if it's in kind of open public beta now. So that should probably be coming out pretty soon, which would be kind of fun. So I'm excited for that. I mean, 3 big things there. And then there's some key binder modifiers that are changing. I didn't quite understand that one, or if that one was very significant, but that one didn't sound anywhere to the same degree of kind of importance as the others. But that completely changes the game to be able to get, especially the beginning of the game, to be able to get used trucks at the start of the game. Because so many are that hardest part of the game. Well, having said that, the money in the game isn't hard, right? I mean, it is to kind of get a ton of money and be kind of rolling in cash and do all the things you want to. But I mean, you can make one delivery here. I just want to make sure I'm going the right way. You can make one delivery pretty much and then take out a loan. And then once you take out the loan, I got to go left here. Yeah. Take out the loan, you can buy a truck. And you could even buy, like we had when we started out with these new careers that we've got, you can buy 2 trucks pretty quickly. So it's not, I've never found like the money in the game is all that challenging or hard. I mean, I was kind of dumb in this one. I just kept upgrading the truck and not buying other trucks. I'm not really concentrating on the money, so I was constantly out of money. But it's not really that challenging. I mean, there are the realistic economy mods that completely change the amount of money you get paid per delivery. Because I assume in the real world, right? And maybe if you're a real truck driver out there, you don't make a 2-hour and 2.5-hour delivery and get paid $10,000 like we did for the Halloween, especially for Halloween candy, right? That doesn't make any sense at all. I can't imagine that you make. Well, actually, we've talked about it on the channel before that too. It's not nearly as profitable as the game makes it out to be, but I am looking forward to the 1.49 update. That should be fun. So we got about an hour here left to drive. Let's check in as we get closer back to our other delivery to get kind of this one in here, and hopefully I can redeem myself a little bit on the parking. That was a pretty rough parking job on the last one. We'll see in a little bit. So we are here at Swift, which is where we're dropping off our Halloween candy. And this is looking like probably a 40, right? This doesn't look like it's going to be all that challenging. I mean, how hard could they make it in a place like this? We'll see. 40. Yeah, kind of figured that. Straight in there. Well, hopefully we can do a little bit better than last time. This time I'm going to swing around it and come back so we can back in using the mirrors here. All right, we're lined up. The U-turn was actually a little bit trickier than I thought. But I think we're in a pretty good line for this. Hope we can make the right side turn, but I think we're okay. It's got to be tighter, doesn't it? I think we're too wide again. I'm terrible today. Let's see how this goes. Maybe we're okay. We got to straighten it out now, though, for sure. Yeah, we're not going to be straight. Maybe we're okay. Let's see how this goes. Let me adjust it. I don't think so. We'll get it with a pull forward, though, but I wanted to get it in one shot. Yeah, no, we missed it, didn't we? Not good enough. Let's see if we can pull forward and push it in. I think we got it now. A little bit crooked, but I think we're good enough. There we go. We're home. Candy delivered. That wasn't too bad. That was a little better, but still not in the first shot. Parking is a little bit rusty, but 2 deliveries, both perfect. I mean, they were short deliveries, right? A little bit over 100 miles, so it's kind of taking advantage of, but no damage, no fines or anything like that. 2 in a row on our quest for 10 perfect deliveries. It starts here. I think what I will do now is, that gives us 2 deliveries with Halloween, but I think it ends, it doesn't say Tuesday. Oh, 23 to 40. Yeah, but I'm going to see the Marvels on Tuesday night. I don't think I'm going to make it. I think we have to sacrifice that one. But that means I think next episode we'll go back to Europe and do a little bit more of Balkan exploring, work on the events here. And then I'm not sure what we'll do for American Truck Simulator. I might upgrade to 1.48 so we can go back to Mexico and continue our adventures if all the mods have been updated there. I might try that, but then I think it's going to go back. We'll figure it out. I'll put a link to the next episode as soon as it's ready. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you've enjoyed the Halloween event. Take care, everyone. Bye.